What in the world is Kyle Dubas doing? They get another forward. Oh my god. He was on Toronto before. And then they got him back. They traded Michael Hutchinson to the Avalanche today for a forward that has returned to Toronto. Kyle Dubas, we don't need forwards. We don't need forwards. We have enough offense. We need defensemen. Good defensemen. We do not need any more offense. And I don't know why Kyle Dubas is not getting that through his head. Like, today I thought there was going to be this big move made, and so far, there's nothing that I'm too impressed right now. Yeah, let's trade Michael Hutchinson for a player that we don't even need. They did not need him at all. Did not need him. Patrick Marleau went to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Kovalchuk, don't know why Toronto didn't look into him. He would have been nice to have, even though he's a forward. He goes to Washington. But still, Toronto, Kyle Dubas, you made two good trades. You got two good players this year. You got Kyle Clifford. Then you got Jack Campbell. Those two guys that we needed. A backup goalie that's actually pretty damn good, and a player that can take care of himself and stick up for his team. Kyle Clifford is awesome. Jack Campbell's great. But Toronto, you damn well better make a move for a defenseman at the trade deadline, or I'm blaming Kyle Dubas. You damn well better not keep Tyson Barrie. You better not keep Kerfoot. You better not keep Cody Ceci. And you better not keep Morgan Riley. They can't hit. Them players cannot hit at all. So until Kyle Dubas freaking gets his head out of his arse and figures out what this team needs, which I know what they need. Defensemen. This team has been let down because their defense is not good enough. Their D sucks. Why? Because literally the only two defensemen that I like on Toronto now is Matt Sandin and Jake Muzzin. Every other D on their team needs to be traded because they can't hit or take care of themselves. These two guys can. So Kyle Dubas or whoever's getting these players, Shanahan or Kyle Dubas is one of the players that are getting their players, right? So I'm just going to say Kyle Dubas because he's the one that got Kyle Clifford and Jack Campbell. So Kyle Dubas, you made a smart trade there. But then you go out today and get an offensive player that we don't need. You got a player off the Panthers, Kyle Dubas, that we don't even need. He's awful. They got an offensive player off of the Panthers that is trash. He's terrible. Can't shoot. This new offensive player that Toronto got off of the Panthers a week ago, he can't do anything. He doesn't do anything. And now they got someone off Nashville Predators. Toronto has gotten two offensive players at the trade deadline. Does Kyle Dubas not understand what defense means? Because I'm starting to think Kyle Dubas is going to be fired. Right now, I'm starting to think Kyle Dubas will be fired. If if Kyle Dubas doesn't start realizing that this team needs heavy hitters, then this team's going to go nowheres in the playoffs. And the whole team needs to step up. It's their defense is not good, and they don't have the confidence they need because their defense is horrible. Without their defense, they're not going to have confidence. So Kyle Dubas, you damn well better make a big move tomorrow before the trade deadline's over. Because if you do not make a big move for a defenseman that we frickin' need, then Leaf fans aren't going to be happy with you. That's for sure. And Leafs fans, we already know Kyle Dubas could be fired at the end of the year or next year. He might be. Like, why do you get 2 offensive players at the trade deadline even though we don't need them? We don't need any more forward players. We got the offense part done. That's perfect. Our offense is perfect the way it is. The defense, man, unless there's more to it that I don't know about or us that actually does need to be fixed, then sure. But their defense, Tyson Barrie should be traded. That hit he took. Oh my God, that hit he took by the Carolina player. That was nasty. And that was not a clean hit. At all. I don't think. That was dirty. And no one fights them because the frickin' refs get in the way and don't let the players do anything. Like, the Toronto Maple Leaf refs are so stupid. They literally cannot ref properly. Toronto took a penalty for what? Because the goalie's fault? I'm just going to run out of my net like this and get hit by Kyle Clifford. And, like, it was like, okay, this would be the goalie. Bang. It's like, are you joking? So, yeah, let's just run out of my net and get hit. Even though it was the goalie's fault. He seen Kyle Clifford trying to get the puck, and the goalie was asking for it. So Kyle Clifford couldn't stop and hit him. And the only reason why Toronto took a friggin' penalty, because the goalie got hurt. Like, honest to God, the refs in Toronto are so dumb. And the refs in Boston are dumb too. But, like, who cares about that? Who cares about Boston? But, like, honestly, Kyle Dubas, damn well, he better make a couple big moves. Like Kapanen, they could easily trade Kapanen for a big trade. They could trade Johansson for a big trade. They could trade Tyson Barrie for a massive trade. A gigantic trade. Easily. The guy has so much value to him. They could easily get a big deal, a big trade for someone a lot better than him. So, anyways, guys, see you guys in another hockey video. Let me know what you Leaf fans think.